Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Cooper's Edge Book Chat podcast. In this episode, we're looking at picture books and why picture books are still great even if you're a little bit older. There's still great picture books to be found in the school library. So let's see which picture books our pupils recommend.
So today I'm going to be talking to you about Puzzle Pirates, and it's a book about these pirates who are trying to get to this island that has treasure on it. And they have to go through all these mazes and obstacles. But at the end, some pirates find them and try to steal the treasure.
Oh, okay, so they're trying to find the treasure.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it this one you read when you were younger?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, thank you very much. Have we got one more?
Yes, I am choosing a book from Oliver Jeffers called How to Catch a Star. So it's about someone who wants to catch a star. He looked out of his window every night because he really wanted to catch one. And then one day he went out early in the morning.
Oh, should we leave it a surprise whether he catches a star or not? Let's not spoil it.
And waits, and then you can look at the results if you want to. And I would recommend this book for hatchlings.
Oh, okay. Why did you pick it up? What made you pick it up? What did you think of it?
I thought that so the front cover is literally a picture of the boy on a rocket to try and catch the star, but he couldn't because it said that his rocket was used out from yesterday, and I was thinking that it would have got used out in a different book and hasn't been refueled.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, my turn again. I'm going to pick Lost and Found by Oliver Jeffers. It's the second Oliver Jeffers book we've had in this podcast. The Year 6's picked one as well. I picked this one. I loved the artwork inside. There's this particular page. I'm not going to give too much away. So it's called Lost and Found. But there's this one page that has a giant wave with a small boat on it that I really liked. That's got a great piece of artwork in there. But it's actually about a boy and his friend. His friend just happens to be a penguin. A boy and his friend who end up spending some time apart, but then they find each other again. So Lost and Found. And it's really nice. Oliver Jeffers always writes really, really nice books, so I like his books. So I'd highly recommend that one. Okay, who wants to go next?
My book is called Dogs Don't Do Ballet, and it's written by Anna Kemp and illustrated by Sarah Oakley. And it's about a dog who thinks he's a ballerina and doesn't pick up sticks, so the owner has to go and do it once she's thrown it. and the dog can't do ballet. Well, he can, but they're saying he can't.
Board Bill, it's because my sister likes dogs, and there's lots of pictures of different kinds of aliens that I like. Ones with eyes in the middle, one with an eye antenna, kind of thing.
Okay, so it's called Board Bill. What type of animal is Bill? Is Bill an alien?
No, Bill, he's a dog, and he somehow jumped into the sky and he flew.
So you picked this one because it's one you've seen your sister have before? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. Well done. Okay, who's going next?
I picked The Plucky Orangutan because the thing I like about it is that he's trying to build a better shelter than his friend, and I just really like the illustrations in the book, and he loves soft leaves, and he looks at all the different wildlife.
I think the orangutan actually looks great in there, doesn't he? It's a really good drawing of orangutan. Mm-hmm. Okay, so why did you pick that one out of all the picture books?
I just looked at the front cover and I thought it was good because orangutans are endangered and it's like encouraging people to look after orangutans.
Nice. Okay, perfect. Fantastic. Okay, who's next?
I picked the paper dolls because the front cover just looks really nice, like how they illustrated it. I've read it before and it's really, really interesting. And the girl who makes the paper dolls, she's like really encouraging the paper dolls what to do. And like she makes them go on like lots of different adventures, and it's just really like adventurous person. And she grew older with the paper dolls, and she inspired her own little girls to make different paper dolls, and they were like her paper dolls.
Nice. Okay. And this is actually written by Julia Donaldson, who also wrote The Gruffalo, which is a very, very famous story.
I got the story Anyone Can Be Friends because it's just like everybody can be included in games.
Oh, nice. Okay. So I can see on the back there, I haven't seen, show me the front cover. So it's a big yellow book and it says, Anyone Can Be My Friend. And it's different types of people coming together to be friends. So can you give us some examples of what type of people might be inside? It's like different people with different jobs, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, like a bold doctor. Like this teddy bear with a girl with a wheelchair.
So there's a girl in a wheelchair.
That's disabled, I think. An astronaut and an old lady.
An astronaut and an old lady. Brilliant.
Yep.
Okay.
I picked the Large Family collection because I love the family, the Large Family, because they're really funny and they have very funny stories, and they have their elephants and they get up to a lot of different things, and the mother and father sometimes need a minute of peace, and that doesn't normally happen.
My first picture book that I picked is a picture book called When Cucumber Lost His Cool. I love the front cover. It's got a picture of a cucumber, but he's very, very angry. His eyebrows are all down and he's very, very angry. Inside, I liked, the artwork's amazing. It's really bright and colourful, but I liked that it has lots of different vegetables in there and fruits. It's got fruits and vegetables. It's got lots of different vegetables in there. So you can see and learn about lots of different vegetables, and they all are characters with faces and personalities. So peppers, red peppers tend to be really angry. Little peas are like really small and cute as well. So I like that one. Okay, who wants to talk about theirs next?
So I picked a book that's about space, and because I really like space and I like its artwork.
Right, I love that you love space. What's the book called?
The book is called The Sea of Tranquility, and it's written by Mark Cadden and illustrated by Christian Birmingham.
Nice. Why do you think it might be called The Sea of Tranquility?
Because space is endless.
Ooh.
So probably, and the sea is also endless, so you don't know what the possibilities are.
I like your thinking. It's actually because there's a place on the moon called the Sea of Tranquility. It's not really a sea because there isn't a sea on the moon. There's no water on the moon, but it's a part of the moon with less craters on it. You know, the moon's got loads of holes.
Yeah.
So it's a part of the moon with less craters on it, and it's where they land all the spaceships because it's a nice place to land. Okay, who wants to go next?
I have chosen When Cookie Crumbled, and it's a book about a cookie who wanted to be unique, but the other cookies were saying that he had to stay like the rest because you need to stay round, and you needed to look like the others so then you don't get mixed up. But when he went all angry, some of his cookie crumbled, so then he went into a square cookie, and he
literally got a tube of rainbow icing and squirted it on him, and everyone liked it and they wanted to have some, but they put it in different shapes.
I love the idea of that. Have you got a picture of where the I know people listening to this won't be able to see the picture, but I want to see the picture of where the rainbow icing comes in. See if you can find it in there. That's a great idea, because cookies are all made in a factory. They're all stamped out and they look exactly the same. But then this one cookie is trying to be different. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. So they've used the rainbow icing to be his hair. I love that. Okay, thank you very much. Let's see if we...
I chose the book Aliens Love Dino Pants because this is a book that I read as a child, and it has amazing illustrations in it of different sizes and decorated underpants. At the start, the aliens come down to Earth and steal everyone's underpants, but instead of normal underpants, they're dino pants. So, dinosaurs are all trapped in a big cage held up by the aliens, and the humans have to rescue their pants. In the end, they are flying on like motorcycles and things and wearing their pants, and it's hilarious because it looks amazing.
I've got a question. What are dino pants?
The pants that dinos wear.
The pants for dinosaurs.
They are
Of
humongous,
course.
tiny. They are tiny. They're humongous. They're tiny. They're normal.
Because dinosaurs are all different sizes.
I think you should read The Storyteller Sloth because it's about a sloth and sloths are endangered, but the sloth does some really cool things. Like he sits down and listens to some spider monkeys telling a story, and then later on in the book some squirrel monkeys come and tell the story too. And also further on in the book there's the branch snaps and some of the monkeys fall off. And I'm not going to spoil to see what happens to the monkeys.
If you had to pick a class then, or two classes, what classes would you recommend that book to?
I would recommend this to people who love animals.
Oh, okay. Nice, I like that. Right, who's going next then?
I picked I'm Not Sleepy. I picked this book because there's this chick on the front with a third of its eyes shut, one third of them open. It looks really funny. The author is Jonathan Allen, and it's basically about a baby owl who stayed up all night and looked very sleepy, and his mum said it's time to go to sleep, but he said he's not tired and doesn't want to go to sleep. And then you have this grey squirrel who comes along. Then you have a big mouse. And then you have a woodpecker.
Okay, I don't want to spoil the ending because I want somebody else to come and get this book, so they're going to have to find out what happens at the end. Okay, let's see what you've got.
Windy Under the Sea.
Oh, nice! I like these books.
Because she puts on her phone to have a holiday in the beach, and then she has a snorkel, and there's no point of using it because she can't breathe because there's holes and it doesn't go all the way to the surface.
Now, Winnie is a certain type of person. What is Winnie?
She's a witch.
Yeah.
So she can also breathe underwater, I think.
Okay, who's going next then? We've got one over here.
So A World for Me and You. I picked this book because it's the front cover is filled with lots of different like details. It's like there's a person sharing an apple, there's a person in a wheelchair, there's a person with some sunflowers, it's like someone who's hugging someone, and it's like a lot of illustrations in the book, and like there's these two people and they meet, and there's like a world, and they think this is just for you and me, it's perfect, and it's like we can do what we want, and like the world is really healthy, so it would be really fun.
Nice. It is a lovely book. It's really nice. I love the front cover as well.
I've picked Dave, written by Sue Hendra and illustrated by Liz Pitchen. And it is about a cat called Dave who is so big that he gets stuck through the cat door. And all the animals come to try and help pull him out, but they can't. But luckily, I won't spoil it.
Oh, okay. We're not gonna share any spoilers. The pictures are lovely. So it's got lots and lots of animals. I can see worms and snails and caterpillars and slugs and bees. It's got everything in there. So it's called Dave. What type of animal is Dave?
A cat.
A cat.
A big cat.
Okay. And just like that, we've come to the end of the episode. I hope you found lots and lots of new picture books there that you didn't know we had before. You can find them all in our school library. Make sure you get down there and maybe try a picture book next time you're in the library. Thank you for listening. We'll see you in the next one.